Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you about switch statements in C. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so here we have a simple C program that essentially uses the switch statement in order to uh, tell to the user whether a number is even or odd. Okay, so first we have declared a variable named num and initialized it to 0. Then here we have another variable which is of type integer and it's initialized to 0. Then we have a printf statement. The printf is prompting the user to enter a number. Then here we have a scanf which takes in the input from the user. Okay, so there are more efficient ways to get an integer from a user, and I will make videos about that. Okay, so here we find the remainder of the number, okay? And then here we have our switch statement, which contains the remainder of the number that the user has entered. Okay, and then here we enter our case statements. And when it checks whether it checks if it's 0, if the remainder is 0. If it's 0, it prints to the terminal using a puts statement that the number is even, and then it breaks. We need the break because if we don't, um, it's also going to print, it's going to print this, okay? So we need to have a break statement there, okay? And if it's anything other than 1, the default, it's going to say that the number is odd, okay? So let's go ahead and run this code. Okay, we don't really need any other arguments because let's do an ls. If we do not provide it with a name for the executable, it's just going to have the default name of a.out. Okay, so let's run the file. Okay, enter number. Let's enter 5. Number is odd. Let's enter 6. Number is even. Let's try it again. Enter 78. Number is even. And now let's enter 199. The number is odd. Okay? So that's a really simple example of a switch statement. Okay, let me show you one more example. Okay, here we have another example of a switch statement. It essentially looks really similar, but there are differences. Okay, so here we are getting an input from the user. Okay, right here we prompt the user to enter their test score, and then we again use a scanf to um, get that input from the user. And then the switch statement is essentially looking at the whatever the user has entered, okay? And it checks whether it's 90, 80, 70, or anything else besides these three numbers. It does not check for example, if it's 95 or 99 or 85. It only checks whether grade is 90, 80, 70, or anything else. Okay? So this example isn't a really good example if you actually want to get a test score from the user, but it's a great example if you just want to see how the switch statement in C works. Okay? So let's go ahead and run this code as well. This time I'm giving it a name of switch. Okay, let's do, okay, enter test. I want to say 90. Let's try it again. 80. Let's try it again. 70. let's run it again, like 60. Okay, we get an F for that. Even if I enter 99 now, it's going to say F because it's not 90, 80, 70. Okay, it's something else. See? So this is essentially the example of how switch statements work in the C programming language. Okay, so I hope you learned something useful in this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching.